Pablo knows what he's doing. He's a knowledgeable guy. I mean, I trust his ability to get the job done. It's just I just don't know what the problem is. He said it could be my speed. My speed. Well, I turned the camera down on Pixar's last night. Let me say here on, or yeah, Pixar's. You know what I mean. No Pixels. Let me see. I'm looking here. Video effects disabled. Let me try that. Now they're enabled. Maybe that makes it look better. Oh, wait a minute. It did make it look better. When I enabled this, it looks better now. I just enabled something and it made it look better. At least in my eyes, it looks better than what it was looking like. Yeah, I don't know. I probably got garbage internet. Let me turn the brightness all the way up and see what happens. I turn the brightness up to the brightest level, Harry. What do you think? Is it better? Does the picture look better to you? I turn the brightness all the way up. I got to go get ready for the 9 o'clock situation here because I got to go to the store and get this camera set up. Like I said, I'm going to need a new camera here because we're going to have some big guests tonight. We got some big people coming in. Zero change. Okay, Harry. Well, now we know. Now we know, Harry. At least we know. So that ain't going to work. That ain't going to work. Let's see. Fitting container. I don't think that'll do anything for me. Let's try that. Fitting container. Oh, and then it shrunk my camera. It shrunk my camera. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. Oh, it did get better with my change. Hold on. Hold on. I'll go back. Contrast. Turn that up. I wonder now, does it look better? Does it look shinier now? I turn the contrast. I got to put that beauty filter on. There you go. Everything's on. Beauty filter, everything. I turned it all on. We'll go back to fitting container. Here we go. There we go. Is it 100% better? Got a bit washed. Okay, so let me see. Hold on. We'll play some more. Go back to contrast there. Go back to that. Let's try that. Should look better now. Yeah, contrast. There you go. How about now? It should be good. I'll give you a couple minutes. I know there's a delay. We got to be ready for tonight. I've got a big time act coming on tonight. This guy is really one of the biggest names in the business out there right now. Got to get him ready to rock and roll tonight. Like then I won't have to buy a camera. That'll help out. All right, good. Thanks, Harry. Now we're set. I'm gonna leave it like that right there. I'm not messing with it no more. Breaking, marking a year of loss and disruption. Joe Biden, president, signs a bill. It's passed. Everybody out there who has been waiting for those checks, your 1,400 is in the mail. There you go. It's coming. 1,400 bucks coming your way. I have no idea why I can't reach my sister. I tried calling her numerous times. She don't answer her phone. I'm gonna call her again. Let's see if she answers this time. Pick up your phone. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You can pick up your phone now. Jesus, she's still not answering her phone. Wow, she ain't answering. Well, we're not going to get a new camera then. Let me see what we got here on Instagram. Any updates? Any new messages on Instagram? None as of this hour. Last night I shut the whole thing down. Harry, got good news. The young lady wrote back to me last night. So, yeah, I haven't filed my taxes either. I haven't filed yet. I file it in April. They're still going to send me a check based on last year, they told me. Oh, wait, I got another message. Let's see who this is. Can I confirm another true legend of wrestling here? Let's see, as I call them, legends of wrestling. Who's the latest signee? All right, there you go. I just signed another one. There you go. Yeah, I get a check. I get a check. I tell you that much. I get a check. I'm waiting for that $1,400. I'll go buy a studio equipment. I'll have special microphones and lighting and headsets and all kinds of stuff once I get that check. Go out and buy all that stuff with that check. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get some nice microphones, like with the earpiece and all. I'm going to get one of them because I see other people have them. What I'm going to get is a portable on location microphone, like earphones, I should say, with a microphone built into it. And I can go out and show you guys and then broadcast the audio from the microphone I'm wearing. So that's what I'm going to do. Like, big plans coming. Big plans coming. Yeah, Harry, it'll get you one way or the other. You're going to pay eventually. I mean, I paid $600 last year. I had to send them a check for 600 last year. I don't pay during the year though. I pay one shot. I send them a check for 600. Yeah, yeah. Well, you have investments and all, or what do they? I guess they get you on the investments, right? When you're in retirement age, I think they have like investment taxes you got to pay or something. I don't know, some nonsense. I don't follow all that, Harry. Even though I'm a businessman, I'm not dressed like a businessman today, but later I will. I'm going to have a special outfit for tonight's reunion show, so get ready for that too. I need the kids to do me a favor here. I need them to go dig up cobweb out of the woods over there. The kids will find them. Call her again. Hello? She ain't answering. Typical. Oh, you have investment properties. There you go, Harry. Harry, I'm going to tell you what my realtor sent me last night. The 1400 coming this weekend. I just got a message saying the 1400's coming this weekend. There you go. There you go. Yeah, our realtor last night, he sends me a hunk of junk property. He thinks I'm going to be interested in. I said, dude, I don't want that. $193,000 they want for it. Looks like a hunk of junk. We ain't spending no $193,000 for a hunk of junk. Yeah, well, in the mail next week. Yeah, yeah. If you got direct deposit, you might wake up with it on Monday morning or something in there. If they do it right. I don't know how fast Biden's going to have them do it. Because Biden, he likes to play around with it. Harry, any update on how Shonda's doing? I haven't seen Kurt on in a while. I haven't seen him on in days. Do you know how Shonda's doing? Because Kurt hasn't been on at all. I haven't seen him once. And he's normally on every day with he's on every day when he's painting things. When he's with the models, he's on the show every day. And I haven't seen him once this week. That's why I was wondering, is everything okay with Shonda this week? I dropped by to see him, but he was on, I think, late last night, but it didn't stay on. It went off real quick. Because he normally has a show. He normally does Bible study, and he does a show with Shondo on Tuesday nights. That wasn't on this week. I actually changed my time slot for the Disney show. Oh, he's getting ready to move. Okay, okay, that's what's going on. I was wondering what the heck was happening there because I used to go in there every day and stop in and talk to him a little bit. So yeah, I'd stop in there every day to talk to him for a little bit, see what's going on, shoot the breeze, and talk to him about whatever he's got to talk about that day. Yeah, I have the realtor in Disney World area. He's working for me to get a place within 30 minutes of Disney World. He said, and I said to him, okay, well, I said look for something under 200,000, and he goes and he sends me 193,000 for this shack. I said I don't want that shack for 193. I'm gonna have to bump it up to 250. I guess that's the only way you're gonna get a decent property. So the mortgage on 250 isn't that bad. I looked it up. As long as you don't have a stupid HOA fee. Harry, if you don't have a stupid HOA Foreclosures are deadly, man. I was told don't play with foreclosures. You could either hit the lottery on a foreclosure or you can go bust on a foreclosure. No, I don't want no damn foreclosure. Now we got a plan. We're gonna go traditional first time home buyer, so that's a discount. When you're a first time home buyer, they hook you up. Yeah, I remember I dealt with a realtor before when I bought the house with the ex-wife. Oh wow, you rebuilt the whole interior. You got it for $37,000. That was probably a long time ago, though, right, Harry? That couldn't have been recent for 37,000. I was going to buy a piece of land. They said land was selling for for 1 square foot. They told me I could get or acre. I'm sorry, 1 acre. They said it would cost me about 2,500, but it's in about an hour from Disney. So, oh, I see a short sale. Yeah, I've heard of them before, but I'm not looking to do that. I want to go traditional, first time home buyer and get the deals that way. Because I never owned a house. I was just, I put down the down payment with the ex-wife. She owned the house. That's why I'm not there anymore because she owned it. You know what I mean? Like I didn't buy it. She bought it. That's the way we did that. Well, that's what I was considering is trying to find a good builder, but there's not many cheap builders out there. So, you know, you got a foreclosure in a great neighborhood. Well, Harry, you hit the jackpot then. You did the right thing. See, I'm scared that I would make the wrong decisions on that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying, Harry? I don't want to take a chance because like I don't have the best of luck. Our air conditioning unit when I lived with the wife, damn thing broke in the middle of summer. 3 nights without air conditioning. It was torture, Harry. We had to live with fans. We didn't have no window unit to throw in, so we had to live with fans. It was an additional 40K. Gotcha. So you spent 40K in the place. Yeah. Like I said, I don't want to buy anything that needs work. I don't care about like I'm not trying to get a bargain. I just want to get a nice place. That's all. I'm not one of those guys that's a construction guy. I can't do like repairs myself. I have to hire a team to come in and do it. I can't do any. I have no skills when it comes to hands. I can't work with my hands. You know what I mean? That's why I'm doing this kind of stuff. I'm a broadcaster more than anything these days. That's what I do. I really broadcast. So, well, I got a good realtor and he knows what the hell he's talking about. I've watched him on his videos and he's very knowledgeable. So I'm going to let him like kind of show me stuff. You lived in your mobile home. You're not the first person to tell me that story. I had a buddy, Trevor, that told me he lived in a mobile home too. Yeah, people have lived in mobile homes. My sister, she owns a trailer at the place at the campground in Jersey. She has a trailer in Jersey, so we go there in the summertime, spend some time down there at the campground. But the internet down there, forget about it. I couldn't broadcast on apps from the campground unless I went to the pool area. That's the only place I could broadcast from is the pool area. These Phillies are losing to the Yankees 3-1. See how it plays out here. That was my remote control. There it is. Well, Harry, I appreciate the help with the camera. I mean, I'm going to leave it like this, and that's it. We're going to rock and roll with it. This is going to be the camera. Let's see. Phillies, can he come back? Yeah, I'm not paying attention to my camera. I need to turn the camera this way so I can do it. The campground's a great place, Harry. Honestly, those things are nice. Campgrounds are fun, but she had a neighbor right at the campground. He was up 6 o'clock in the morning making all kinds of ruckus. I said, Jesus, dude, people trying to sleep over here. So we started calling him Chris Christie. I had the kids get him because he was a bastard. I said, get that guy out there 6 o'clock in the morning waking us up. I said, get him. I sucked the kids on him. They had a bowl with him. They're messing with him, calling him Chris Christie. And we bought this little punk from the neighborhood. He called him a fat slob. His kids are terrible. He called him a slob because he got like Chris Christie. Guy had his stomach hanging out a mile long. Oh man, we're bad. We're bad. So yeah, but oh good lord. I know I ain't no small guy myself, but my stomach doesn't hang out too far. I mean, your uncle sold his ranch for 3 million bones. Jesus, $3 million. I don't even know what the hell $3 million looks like, Harry. I'm not a money guy. I got a friend, Matisol. I said to him, I said, you got $1.7 million in the bank. I said, why don't you loan me some money? He says, I ain't loaning you no money. He started giving me a speech today. I told him he's rigged because he's got tons of money. I see you got tons of money. You're my buddy. You're supposed to like help your friend out. He ain't gonna help me out. And he got all worked up. Your uncle raised racehorses. Well, Mike Francesa, he has a couple of ponies. He's involved in that. He bought a couple ponies. Jesus, this Phillies game is 5-1 now. Good Lord, 5-1. This damn Phillies game is. Same old song with a different tune today. It's the same. All right, let's see if anybody messaged me here. See if we got any more big announcements. He said he wants everybody to come here tonight for the big show. Wow, we only had 14 people show up for this afternoon thing. We got to get hundreds of people here tonight. We got big stars coming. Got to get the word out. Get some stars coming tonight. At 96. Wow, the ranch. There you go. Reminds me of Dallas, the TV show with the Ewing family with the ranch. Well, nobody on Instagram has wrote back. We knew Miguel wanted surface. And Ray hasn't answered me. Let's see who else there is here. Let's go over to Facebook. Let me see what I got on Facebook. Any legend coming out tonight? Might be time for the Waffle House, I'm hearing. Maybe the Waffle House tonight. We might get the Waffle House to come make an appearance tonight, and that would be epic. See, Waffle House needs to bring his crew with him, man. He got a big following. That guy, he brings his crew in here, man. We'd really be rocking this show. Gotta go and make a contract offer them. I gotta give him a phone call and say, hey, all right, what's it gonna take to bring your numbers with you? Bring your people into this show. Harry, money talks and the rest of it walks. That's a God's honest truth. You know that. Money talks and the rest of it walks. You got enough money, you throw it down on the table, you could hire anybody you want. You could have, Mariah Carey show up on your show tonight if you got that kind of money. It's the truth, though. You could bring in Mariah Carey, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera if you have the money to do it. Otherwise, you wind up with Glenn Wilson, like I did. I had Glenn Wilson. He wanted money. I said, you ain't getting that kind of money from me, bud. We were talking on the phone, and he said, Glenn Wilson says to me, he wanted a bundle of money. I said, dude, I can't afford what you're asking me to do. He let me call him. I told him I would negotiate with him. I said, I'll be fair in price. I offered him $1,000 to appear. He was going to come and take pictures with people and all. We were going to run an event. I had a buddy with a DJ business. We were going to run this big event, and we are going to have the Phillies send their ball girls over and the Fanatic and all that crap, Those ball girls, they're fun to interview on the radio. I had them on my show. But, I mean, at the end of the day, I had them one time in the parking lot with me at the Eagles tailgate party. I had two good looking ball girls with me. Guys were, the horn dogs come running over. Oh, who are you? How'd you get these girls? I said, don't worry about who I am. I'm good. Yeah. I said, I'm good. I made friends with a group of guys there. They helped me out. They were playing with the computer, trying to hook it up. We couldn't get it hooked up with the stupid air card back in the day. You had a thing like an internet signal you slid into your computer. I didn't know what I was doing. The guy was monkeying around with it. The girl says, I got to go. I said, oh, Christ. I said, I bought you out of here, and I can't even use you for the damn show. That happens. That happens. Trust me. I got stories I could tell you for days about this business. It's not a nice business, but 9 o'clock tonight, we're praying, fingers crossed, that we can get the people to come out for this. Man, I've been sending emails, inviting people all day long. So I hope they come out for me tonight. I said, look, remember the glory days we had over when I did my bar show? I did a bar show back in the day from my home, and we did a bar. Let me see if I can bring the file on here to show you that bar. I actually have it on the page, a Haps.tv page. I got the bar. Harry, it is cutthroat, Harry. It's who you know, not what you know, buddy. It's who you know, not what you know. I'll tell you that right now. I worked with so many people in this industry. I could play you CDs. I pulled them out. I let you hear who I interviewed. I interviewed these FM DJs from music stations, talk stations. I've interviewed a whole bunch of these people, So what are you going to do? So at the end of the day, so I was hoping I'd get my buddy Tom to call in tonight, but that ain't going to happen. So, yeah, Harry, you know what? You can get anybody on your radio station. If you send a message to somebody privately in an email and you say, hey, I know your work and I like you and I really want you to come on my show. I want to interview you for 10 or 15 minutes. Most of these people would say, sure, no problem. Give me a phone number. I'll call you at the station. You can interview me, I mean, I had Scott Graham on my show. I don't know if you probably know who Scott Graham is. He's a big name in the radio business. He's the voice of the NFL network thing on radio coverage. NFL, what the hell's the name of that? Westwood One. He's the studio host of Westwood One. Scott Graham, good guy too. I knew him. I used to go shoot the breeze with him on a nightly basis. He was the radio voice for the Phillies. Yeah, Scott Graham's a real nice guy. I had him come on one night. And then I had the newspaper writer, Dan Gross, a newspaper writer in Philadelphia. He wrote a column about the celebrities and stuff. I asked him to come on and talk with me. He came on. I had this lady, Kim, who I've had a couple of times. She's real nice. She's on the FM. She was on the FM dial there for years. She had about a 25-year career in radio in Philadelphia on the morning talk shows on the music channels. They did a morning drive show. She was on that. And then who else did I had a girlfriend, Casey, at the time. She was dating the girl, Casey. I had her come on with me. Who else did we? Let's see. We had Kim and Casey, Dan Gross. We had Scott Graham, Tom McCarthy. Who the hell else did I have on? I had a bunch of these people come on my shows, So, I mean, is there a few people I would love to get? Like, I'll never get Mike Francesa. I would love to sit down with him for 10 minutes. Boy, do I got a lot of questions for that guy if I had a chance to sit down with him. He sat down with people who are, he wants you to be established. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just be a guy with a little batch of followers. He wants you to have thousands to be on your show, You got to have a huge following to get a Francesa on your show. Yeah. So Don't get me wrong. Francesa's a nice guy once you get to know him. I mean, I had a good run in with him. He wanted to come on with me, but he took care of me. I mean, he let me come to the event and all. He invited me over there. I told him, I said, I bought a ticket. I told him I'm going through a divorce. I said, my wife, she'll tell you. I used to talk about him all the time with her. And he says, okay, come on down. He said, I'll put you on the list. Come on over to the show. And then you'll get your picture taken with me. And there you go. That's all I wanted was a picture with him. To me, it was a big deal to get a picture with that man. I thought he was one of the best there was in the business. Sports talk radio. I mean, he was God on sports talk radio, Mike Francesa. So everybody knows who he is, so, and you called up his show. It was hard to get through sometimes, like some days towards the end there when he came back, he left, he came back. It was easier to get through. I called up his last show and, I was devastated when he announced on the show, you know what, it's time. I'm done. Last show is on Friday. And I got on there and I called up and I said, I was kind of, I was kind of bummed out because the guy, he kind of cheered me up listening to him. So I called him up one last time and got on there with him. It's not easy to do a 4-hour shift of radio like he did, man. He did a 4-hour shift. He'd come on at hell. He did more than 4 hours. He actually did 5 hours every day. To come on at 1 o'clock and stay on till 6:30 with the Mad Dog. That's not easy to do what that guy did. I mean, at his age, to be able to sit there and just talk and talk and talk. I mean, he had commercial breaks and he had, he had commercial breaks and he had, the interviews. He would do interviews. So, they had callers. See, I always wanted a phone number to give out. I always wanted to sit here and say, call me up on a horn at, I mean, now I'm getting ready to leave. I got to get going soon. I look at the clock. It's already 4:30. I got to get the heck out of here. I got to be back at 9 o'clock tonight. So, yeah, you don't get these guys long anymore, Harry. It's different, a different world. I mean, these guys are the guys that are lucky enough to have these jobs. Well, the guys in New York now, they do 2 to 6 or something. They get 4 hours. They do a 2 to 6 shift. So yeah, I mean that's what they do. Hey, I would if somebody's hiring talk radio, I'd do a 6-hour shift. If you give me a phone number and people in town that are listening, I want to be on in the Orlando market. That's where I want to be. My buddy Tom's a weatherman down there in Orlando, so I want to be. He's a chief meteorologist. So, and he knows I'm trying. I'm out here hustling. I'm trying to make this happen. Like I said, tonight at 9 o'clock. Tonight's the big one. This is the Mac Daddy of them all tonight. I've got the people I really like. I want you guys to get a chance to meet these people. They're really good talents. So you guys get into Orlando. Well, what's your lineup? Do you have a network lineup or are you local talkers? That's the question. Do you have a local lineup or you do network talk? Because a lot of these stations here in Philadelphia do now network talk. They don't do local talk anymore. Years ago, we used to have this WWDB Talk Radio 96.5. We had all local guys. It was all a local lineup all the time, local host. Now it's Rush is gone. God rest his soul. Rock and local talk. There you go. It's a mixture. So there you go. You play the music and it's local talk. Okay. Rock and roll all day long. We're going to rock it all night long, right? Hey, But I tell you, Harry, today's world, you need a good marketing campaign, right, for a station. And you go after these big ones, you know what I'm saying? Like that Clear Channel or it's iHeart Media now. They got that 104.1 in Orlando, and the people that run that station, I sent them a tape, and I said, "Look, I want to buy off you. I want to pay you for the Sunday time slot." Most of your listeners are from Daytona. You guys talk a lot of NASCAR with them, or what do you talk about when you talk Daytona? I don't know what the heck's the big story down there. I guess it's a lot of NASCAR talk because you got the races down there. So, I don't know. I don't know. Mainly for the Rock. There you go. It's mainly for the Rock. Well, like I said, it's a tough racket out here, and it's. I told you I sent a bunch of emails out, Harry. You know how many people said no to me today? I already probably got about 4 no's. People said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I got something to do. Oh, I can't do it." I wanted this one guy. He's from New England or England. I always mess with him and call him. I say he's from New England. This guy Chopper. I wanted him to come on tonight, and he says, "Oh no, I can't, man." He turned me down. And he's not a big name. And he's turning me down to come on. So we will see. We will see. So that's pretty much that, Harry. It's just I gotta get out of here. It's 4:26. I gotta run. I gotta come back here and do a red carpet show to lead up to the big stars coming in tonight. We're gonna have some big people coming here tonight. So please join us at 9 p.m. East Coast time. I'd appreciate it very much. It's Busker reunion. If you were part of Busker, come. If you've never heard of Busker before, come. Come check out this talented group of people we're gonna have dropping in tonight. I'm telling you, you will not be sorry that you stopped in tonight, okay? We're going to have a talented group of people from Busker. It's going to be a good time. Maybe some new people I'll be introducing you to tonight. I'm sending these emails out. Who knows who will answer back, and we'll get them on tonight. So you never know. For now, though, I'm going to have to say have a good afternoon. We'll see you tonight, 9 p.m. East Coast time. Peace.